Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I've just realized I have been skipping a couple of videos of every Monday doing videos. I am very sorry. It has been a very busy timeline because my cousins were here and my grandparents were here, and it was busy and I didn't have the time, and I felt so awkward doing it in front of them. So and also it is December, Christmas month. Tomorrow's Christmas, so if you're finding this now, Merry Christmas, or Merry Christmas Eve. But today's video is more or less about diagnosis and faking it, like Tourette's, like depression, like anxiety, like OCD or PSD. I don't really know. PTSD? I don't know. But like faking symptoms and faking illnesses that people have in that's what I'm gonna be talking about today. And yeah, how you can actually help a person, well, educate a person by what is faking it. And if they have the medical proof and they had it for a lifelong, their whole lives, then probably you should not dig into their history. But yeah, so we all know this emerald person. I don't know the person that fakes Tourette's, that person. But she has Huntington's disease or Hunter's disease. I don't really know which one it is. But yeah. So let's talk about it. Faking disorders and like mental disorders is putting an impact on the person that actually has it. Like depression in the mental way. If you're faking it and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm crying every day, I lost so many people, I don't really have trauma, you're faking depression and you don't really have the diagnosis from a therapist or a doctor. I don't really know where you get the information that you have depression. I don't know where, either a doctor or a therapist. I have no idea. But that can like put an impact on the person that has it, because you look at this like this. Someone's taking your things and claiming it as your own, although you bought it or you got it from someone and you had it for a period of time. It's like taking something from a person, claiming it as your own, but you don't really own it. Because now you're putting an impact on the person that is going to say, that has to say, oh my gosh, yeah, it's hers. But if she says, no, it's mine, and everybody has been like coming around the person that has your stuff, it's like, claiming it's mine, they won't believe the person that actually has it or like have it. Because this person says one thing and the other person says the other thing. It's like a disagreement with each other. So it's the same in the medical world, where if you're faking like Tourette's syndrome, it is putting an impact on the people that actually have it, and it's hurting the people because now they feel like anything I say against it, I would be blamed. But if I go with it, I won't. So they keep quiet. And a way you can like help people that is like has no knowledge about it, you say, okay, do you have the medical records? Do you have, because you need a medical record for something, because you have to have a confirmation from your doctor saying, yeah, you're good, or yeah, you suffer from this and this and that. Because I remember when my grandfather had cancer, they had given him a form that is saying, yes, you have cancer, or they said him to directly, yes, you have cancer. I don't know if they allegedly give you a form to fill out. I have no idea. Or they give you a form. I have no idea. But faking stuff like OCD, like I don't really know what OCD actually stands for. But I know it's something to do with like everything has to be in perfect way. Like we're going past, comment if I'm wrong, I have no idea. I will be researching it a lot more after this video, but this is what I think, well not think, what I heard a lot of people say. You walk past like a light switch and you turn it on and you're like, oh my gosh, if I don't do this again or like a couple more times, something like yeah, something like that. It's not cool to fake a disorder if you're perfectly healthy, but if you're trying to cover up something, like say you don't have depression, you're healthy, you're perfectly fine, you have mental stability in your life, you don't have trauma, nothing like that, and you're starting to move on faking a disorder or like a mental disorder like depression, OCD, ADHD, ADD, I think ODD is also one, Tourette's, I couldn't remember the name, but you have two people in one body, like that. I don't remember like the name of the thing, so you guys can go comment it, or I would put in the description what it's called, but I'm unsure. But like you faking stuff like that, and you're perfectly fine and you're perfectly healthy, you're like telling all the people that have it, and you're putting it out there and like, oh yeah, I have depression. And a lot of people obviously would be asking you some questions. They're gonna ask you stuff like, do you have the medical records? Oh my gosh. They don't necessarily always do that. They believe you. They would say, oh my gosh, really? That's so terrible. Or like, oh my gosh, I hope you get better, or something like that. Like going over the flu, like the fever, like every winter we get that, or like sometimes, of course, if you're healthy, if you have a healthy immune system. This isn't the same, because a lot of us used to do that when we go to school. We'd fake being sick, and we would do all this weird stuff to pretend we have fever. And then there's people that take it to its extreme, and like they're saying, oh my gosh, I'm gonna pass out, oh my gosh, people that's obviously faking it, something's happening, I can't see, like stuff like that makes a lot of people like nervous to come out to the world and say they have it as well, even though they haven't addressed it to the world. Like, say you have, again, going to Tourette's. Say you have Tourette's. And you didn't tell anyone until this one person comes that's faking it, and you obviously see they're faking it because you have it. You have the medical records and everything. Your parents can confirm it, your family can confirm it, your best friend probably can confirm it, you can confirm it, but you haven't told the people like that's not really necessarily very close to you, haven't told them that. And this person comes in, and then they're like faking this Tourette's, and you see that, and you're like trying to say, hey, I have Tourette's, and that's not really what you're doing. This is not what we really do. This is not what we do. And a lot of people will just come storming at you because you're saying it after they did. Like they said, oh my gosh, why are you faking it? Like I said it before you. It's like a teenage or middle school fight between two girls. It's like, you did that, why did you do that? You took my stuff, like that type of argument, but with disorder. And you would be feeling a bit nervous to say to the new people that you have this, because what you say can impact your life. Like, a lot of people don't know or a lot of people don't know this, but like, the more you talk bad about someone's disorder or mental disorder, or they're not fine, like they're sick and they need medical help, and or yeah, stuff like that. And they would just go and they are gonna keep them to themselves, and they're piling up all this stuff. They are one day just gonna collapse and have another problem. So they're gaining more problems the more they keep it in because of people that's faking it. So this specific person that's faking Tourette's, Emerald, I don't really know her full name, she got stuff piled on her that is confirmation, or like people that's confirming that she does not have Tourette's, and she is just keeping denying that because she's feeling guilty because she has Hunter's disease or Huntington's disease or Huntington's disease, but I don't know the full name. But the moral of the story: do not fake a disease if you do not have it. If you're perfectly healthy and you're perfectly fine with everything, like you don't have this much stuff to deal with, like you need medical help, you're fine. Don't go and try to seek attention by doing it in a medical way. You can find it like spreading drama. Don't, please. But like stuff that is not in medical, because they would do more research into you and your family, and then you can actually have a potential risk in your life, where they would hunt you down if you have this, like, and you spread around on the internet, like, oh my gosh, I have an OCD, and then your room's like a complete mess. Or I don't know how it works, but like, you don't show signs of OCD, you don't show signs of Tourette's, you don't show signs of all these diseases, and then you say you have it without the medical approvement of that. But yeah, so faking something can lead into a potential danger. Because if you're also like faking it to your mother and father, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna take you to the hospital, I'm gonna like get you looked at, I'm gonna get you are putting drugs in your body that can kill you if it, because it's like, okay, oh my gosh, it's like you're taking your dog to the park and you're throwing a ball and stuff. They go get the ball, and then you're throwing another one, and they already have one in their mouth, and they're like, you're packing up more stuff for more things to do, but you're putting, jeez, sorry, you're putting the, okay, you're putting yourself in a potential danger, putting drugs in your body that is not supposed to be there, because they're looking for this thing to help. They're like looking for this, they don't find it, and then they rust. They're like, okay, I don't find anything to cure. I don't find this. I don't. And then they do like the unnecessary blood tests, and it's a lot of money. It's like a shit ton of money. It's like, it doesn't go off trees. Money doesn't come out of trees. They don't grow out of it. So you going to the doctor or your mother is taking you to the doctor, it's a lot of money. Just doing some simple blood tests. So they're doing this unneeded blood test for I don't know what, but just something you're faking. And then they're taking it to the lab, and that's more effort. And then you have to come back, or they did to me, they send it to my mom in email saying, yeah, you don't have this, so this is gonna be a weird thing, because it's the weirdest thing ever. Hold on, I'm coming back right now. I'm sorry. But anyway, I don't even remember where I was. Hold on. I'm gonna put on a new subject. But like medical things can kill you if you do not have the right reason to do it. I'm probably gonna get exposed from faking it. Like, people are gonna, and you're probably gonna ask your mom, hey, does he, she, they really, and they would probably say no. No, but I can take them to the doctor, or her to the doctor, him to the doctor, they to the doctor, them to the doctor, and confirm it. Why? And then they're gonna ask, like, say, this is that they have been doing. I'm like, okay. So you're just putting yourself in number one, a potential risk from putting unreasonable things in your body that's not supposed to be there for that specific, because you're faking that thing. And number two, you're probably just going to be exposed by the people that know this and that has been telling the people you don't have it. Because if you feel like something is wrong with you, do not go and say you have something. Go to your parents and say, okay, I have not been feeling myself lately. I haven't been feeling good lately. I've been feeling, like, let's say, down. I've been feeling nauseous for some reason. I have been feeling like this voice inside of me is going to make me go insane. And then they're going to go to say, okay, what do you need me to do? And I'm like, take me maybe to a therapist or a doctor. Or like a specialist that knows what they're doing. Don't fake it to make it. You're not going to make it. I don't know this for a fact, but you're not gonna make it. You are just putting yourself in risks. Like, I know I say that a lot, but a lot of risk, because you're also making people feel what they have is now an insecurity. Like, no, I'm just saying that you're not. Like, a lot of people go to me and say I have a big nose, and then one person went, okay, you have a big nose, to me. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. And then more and more people start doing it, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting more and more insecure of my nose. And it's the same with disabilities or mental disabilities or like illnesses. I use disability for a wrong reason, I think. I don't know. But they would say, oh, you have one arm. That's disgusting. Or something like that. And I was like, slowly but slowly get insecure of it. And they're probably not going to end up good, because that is not fun to say to someone. And it's like, oh, why do you have something going in your nose to your throat to feed you? That's weird. That's so weird. Like, some stuff like that. It's gonna sort of like drive you more to insecurity of your own condition, and then you're not gonna be able to talk to people. You don't want to talk to people. And like, there's another example I can give. Tourette's again. It's turning into a Tourette's video, I don't know. But like, oh, you are making a lot of noise, or you're doing a lot of things with your body that I don't really like. It's not normal. Stop it. And you know you can't control it. You know that whatever you're doing is like, it's slowly driving you into insecurity, because a lot of people don't like it. But you know you can't stop it. You know you can't. But yeah, the point of the video is, do not fake something if you don't have it. And if you're not ashamed to tell people, well, I have it, and I know what I'm doing, and I know what it is, they don't have it. And I'm not saying people like with Tourette's have the same Tourette's. I'm just saying, like, not everyone has like the same perspective of their own Tourette's. They have differences and different like noises that comes out, or like movement that comes out. And they're like, okay, you're faking it. You need to stop it, because it's starting to drive me insane. And what I want you to do, if someone is doing this, or like they're faking something, and you have it, or you know someone that has it, go tell someone that. Go tell the person that has it, or no, tell the person that don't have it. Tell them, what you're doing is unfair. What you're doing is making a lot of people that have it insecure. You're being rude. You're being very rude. And if you do not have the medical papers, if you do not have the medical confirmation that you have it, please do not fake it. Call them out. Say to them, like directly, don't do it. Stop it. You don't have it. If you feel like they don't have it, if you have confirmation they don't have it, don't just go to the person you think they don't have it. Just briefly look them out a bit. Ask them some questions before you just say, hey, you do not have it. Because more or less someone can have it and they don't really, let's say they don't talk about it as much. And then people who talk about it a lot either have it or don't have it. But yeah, the video of today is people that are faking diseases and illnesses should be stopped. Because it's starting to be a threat to some people. You can put yourself in a risk. That's the end of the video for today, and I see you someday. I'm gonna change my filming plans. I'm gonna be filming sometime a week. I'm not gonna do a certain day of the week because this year has been crazy with filming. And I still don't have an editing app because all of them are expensive and I don't have the right equipment. And yes, so yeah, this is the end of the video. I hope you have a lovely, lovely day and night, and Merry Christmas. Bye!